Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and in this video we're going to continue with some Podia tutorials. This is for those of you who are either aspiring to teach courses, sell digital downloads, start an affiliate program, a membership style community, a newsletter, pretty much anything you can conceptualize from a e-commerce standpoint you can do on Podia. And this is also for those of you who may be considering moving from a more sort of rudimentary LMS like a Gumroad or even like a Buy Me a Coffee to a more robust, software as a service like Podia, which matches up really, really favorably to things like Thinkific or Teachable or Kajabi. And when I say favorably, it's really a much better option for 98% of the people in my audience. So here, I'm just going to go through some of the design changes that you can make and how quickly you can do these. I know that most of us are, sort of picayune about the aesthetics of our communities. I don't necessarily pay a lot of attention to ours, but I'm going to show you here how to make some very simple changes should that be something that you want to do. So just by clicking on this section, it brings up the various edit options. So I can edit the text here on this panel. I can edit the headline here. I can edit the image here. You can see that image is here, and it's just a simple drag and drop. So you're just dragging files from your desktop and just dropping them wherever you want them. So here I just changed this picture so that it's a lot larger. Now I wouldn't leave it like this just by dint of changing the alignment. So if I move it here, now it's on this side. I don't remember if it was on the other side before. I think it was. Shows you my short-term memory ain't great. All right, so let's just continue. Now we're on the membership section. So if I click on this, you can see it's the same thing. Eventually I'm going to change this color. I don't love it. I'm not going to do this right now. I could change this picture where it says People of Brooklyn. I could just simply X that out and then drag another picture there. Let's just continue. Actually, you know what? Let's move this down. So you'll see now that's the third element on the page, not the second. Here's a new service that we're offering called Blurt, which is a 3-day. We get your site up, we get your content, your first course up. It's the idea incubator and brand accelerator for inspirational entrepreneurs with a need for speed. Whole bunch of stuff that's really exciting about this. If you're interested in working with us, send an email, ian@mindfulmarketplace.com. I know this is high, but send it to ian@mindfulmarketplace.com because that's the email that I check. But let's change the design of this too. So let's make that let's do this for right now. Let's change the button text to Ian rather than hi, because that is actually the right email address. And let's actually continue to scroll. Okay, so here's another section. I want to move this up. Right, so we have a text-based course platform that we're working on as well. It's kind of hitting some hiccups. I'm excited about this also, but it's not necessarily getting the sort of traction I was hoping. We did launch this back in February. I'm recording this in April. But I'm still very excited about this. But I'll probably move this down a little bit on the page simply because we're getting inquiries about this, and I'm just kind of not ready to share it with the world. We can add a background image here. I'm not going to do that, but you could if you like. All right, so here's a featured bundle. And this links to a bundle of courses on our platform. Let's what do I want? Yeah, I like that best. All right, so we're gonna do that. And then I got like a shitload of courses. I actually hate this. I don't know why I didn't delete this a long time ago. I'm just gonna trash that. Want to discuss working with us in 2021? Just feels like a throwaway section that's completely unnecessary. I was probably drinking heavily when I added that, which I unfortunately do way too often. I'm kidding, actually. Don't panic. All right, let's sort of kidding. Let's continue. This is a little bit of a blog post that I had included on the homepage. This really ain't doing me much good either, to be honest. I really like this. It's actually going in a mindfulness book that I have coming out in June. But I don't really know that people are reading it by dint of the analytics. They're not really, in the different way that I can track eyeball sort of movement on our pages. It doesn't really seem like this is really helpful, but I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to move it down to the very bottom. And there it sits. All right, here's another mission. We already have that once, right? Above. Here are some courses. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to actually... Well, here is an interesting thing to show you, because you can actually toggle on and off all of your courses that you want listed on your homepage, right? And you can really do this in a very fine-grained way. Right now I have all these listed, and I don't really want them all listed because they're sort of all not necessarily relevant to what I want to promote first in the spring of 2021. This I actually want to get rid of completely because I already have a another opt-in. All right, let me just